हेलो हेलो। मैं तारे पाव की चीती ना। Okay, okay, let's play Half-Life 2 EP1 again. बढ़िया बढ़िया। सुबह से खेल रहे हैं, अच्छा मतलब नॉट सुबह से, दोपहर से खेल रहे हैं, शाम को खेला खेला। रुकना नहीं चाहिए। खेला, रुकना नहीं चाहिए, रुकना नहीं चाहिए। वॉलपेपर कैसा लग रहा है बताओ? वॉलपेपर देखो। हाँ हाँ हाँ। अलाइनमेंट का लोचा हो गया क्या? हम्म, वो खाएंगे आप? तक तो ठीक ही रहा है स्ट्रीम पे भी। क्या मैं आपको दिखाई दे रहा हूँ? आई थिंक नॉट। अरे वो 10 डेट को थोड़ा साइड में खिसका लिया तो बाद बन जाएगा, है ना? न्यू क्या न्यू? टाइम नहीं, डेट डेट। डेट को क्या करने का अपने को? ए, लड़ेरा। अरे ये डेट क्या? ईट। अटक गया। अरे क्या हो गया इसका? भाई ये लैपटॉप लेके ना पैर पे कुल्हाड़ी। मतलब क्यों भाई? क्यों? आई डोंट वांट टू। है? What? अरे अरे खुल नहीं रहा, नोटिफिकेशन पहले दे दे रहा है। You're still there? I wonder how. रोलिंग भी नहीं होती है यार, क्या चीज है? एंड टास्क। एक तो मेमोरी यूज कर लेता है 61%। पता नहीं कहाँ से। अरे बहन के बाबू। एक्सपोजिशन। तो कर ही सकते हैं। क्या हो गया? ये नहीं हो गया बोलो। अरे यार, मक्की बैठी थी स्क्रीन पे। सर टाइम को भी खिसका देते हैं। अप्लाई वगैरह कुछ नहीं है, बस नहीं है। टाइम किधर है? बस तो बस। बस हो गया बस। करेक्ट। चलो चलो। हाँ। इवन यो। नहीं, ठिकाने को उतना ही। अपनी टाइम खेलेंगे हाफ लाइफ। सेटअप पे नहीं खेल रहा हूँ यार, इसीलिए दे रहा है। अरे इसका भी करना भूल गया। चोरी दिखनी पड़ रही है हर बार। मार ले मार ले। वैसे फील तो आती है जब ऐसे ओपन होता है तो। ये जीओपी और टीयर ट्रॉमेटाइजिंग था। आराम से लेट यार।
Therefore, I repeat, evacuate City 17 at once, if not sooner. I cannot state this without.
चुप कर ले टुकले, मैं किधर फंसा भी सा तो नहीं था ना।
There you are. I wondered if you were gonna make it in time.
Sorry to keep you waiting. The Combine's on our tail. What's the plan?
I'm sending folks out in groups. And like I said before, if you can keep them safe and provide cover, we might actually stand a chance of reaching the escape trains.
Sounds good. Send out the first group.
Here we go.
Well, Gordon Freeman, and about time too. All I used to want to do was sell insurance. Not you, Freeman. You got a job to do.
Doing good. So hard. We should have brought everyone on reload.
Now get back, Doc. I'm sure you want to help everyone else get to safety first. Hey, Freeman, get back out there and help.
Go back and get another group. I'll stay here and guard the gate.
Get this thing moving!
Cover me while I reload. Go get more citizens, Gordon.
Engaged. Morphine administered.
Take care of the citizens, Gordon. They're counting on you.
Take this medkit.
Yeah. मारे जाओगी
How about some help?
ये जा रही है तो इससे मारो ये की
Gotta reload. Take this medkit.
I'm hurt.
गन पर रख मार
Here, patch yourself up. While I reload. Great shot! I thought we'd never make it.
Oh. I thought you would never make it. Correct.
You're supposed to wait till everybody else is on board first.
Go back to Barney and
ammo नहीं है.
Go back and get another group. I'll stay here and guard the gate. Go back and get another group. I'll stay here and guard the gate. Go get more citizens. Come to hack.
Now you, Freeman. You got a job to do.
Go back to Barney and get another group. Go back and get another group. I'll stay here and guard the gate.
Who am I kidding? You're supposed to wait till everybody else is on board first.
Go back. I'll stay here and guard the gate. Go back to Barney and get another group.
Go back to Barney.
We made it! Get another group. I'll stay here and guard the gate.
Log lost. Detected.
Fantastic ass kicking, Doc.
Here, have a med kit.
Hey,
Take that.
यार लगता है
Lost.
Yeah. We made it!
Log loss detected.
Fantastic ass kicking, Doc.
Here, have a med kit.
मरने के बाद यार
Ammunition depleted.
When this is all over,
Gotta reload. We'll come with you.
All right, I'm moving. Jeez.
Whoa. Deja vu.
Take some ammo! Sometimes I dream about cheese.
We've got you covered. Keep your heads down.
Thanks, Freeman!
Okay, they're safe. Bring another group of citizens, Gordon.
यार
Critical. Medical attention. Ammunition depleted.
मजा यार
rid of the APCs.
Trying to.
Now that's the Gordon Freeman I know.
Here, have a med. Hurry up, people! Hurry up, people!
We never make it.
Here, patch yourself up! We're ready for another group of citizens.
To the trains, people! We'll make sure you get there safe and sound.
and go for a minute there. We've got you covered. That should keep him off.
You guys coming?
Go on, Barney. They're not after you. Gordon and I will draw their attention while you get the others away from them.
Take this medkit.
Hey, don't take too long if I can.
Here, let's open up this next track. Bye, Barney. Good luck.
See you when I see ya.
I'll get a head start on the next train. No time to lose. Gordon? Oh my god, the transmission's going out.
बढ़िया किया। खा लेंगे। पिक्चर निकालो यार। यार मैंने मेरा गाइस interface. Where is that? Internet area. पहला पिक पिक्चर निकालो। इतना पेशेंस में मैं होता नहीं। इतना पेशेंट होता तो क्या मैं गेम्स खेलता। इधर मुतरेगा मजा आ रहा है। इज दिस? अरे रिकॉर्डिंग बंद करना, स्टॉप रिकॉर्डिंग। अभी P1 मतलब छोटा था वो, बस 5। हाँ, बस 5। आई एम गुड। प्रॉपर्टीज, हर बार प्रॉपर्टीज पे चला जाता है। दो 2006 में आया था ना EP2। 7। यार नहीं करना है यार, हाफ लाइफ सेल्फ दिस फ्रेंचाइज। हाँ लिया है तो 3 ही खेलने को गांड भर जाती है। 3 की 4 2 की तरह। मेरा 2 1 2 चौथा। 3 खेलने की करेक्ट ही बोला ना, चौथा खेला की तरह। यार एडिशन। हाँ क्या गेम है ये?
Come back.
Come back.
Come back.
डेविल फ्रेंचाइज।
Back. Come back to us. Senwa. Senwa.
Do you hear them? They're calling for me.
She's changing. Everything is changing.
It's the same, but different. This darkness takes everything. I won't give up. I'll find you, man. I promise. Once you gaze into the darkness, it can see you too. I made a promise, and I will go to hell to keep it.
You cannot escape this waking nightmare. Do you still hear his screams?
She's afraid. She's scared. You destroyed everything.
In this waking nightmare.
ये है तो इन्होंने ना मेरा मैं क्या होता है यार, ये दिख रहा है 11.5 आवर्स खेला है मैंने। लेकिन प्रोग्रेस सेव नहीं हुआ है। मैंने फिर इंस्टॉल किया था इसको। क्या ही बताऊँ। फिर से खेलना पड़ रहा है। अरे मिनी निंजा, ये मेरे बचपन का बस कर दे ना कर। ओबीएस लिया था यार, अभी प्रिज्म यूज करता हूँ। मतलब क्या घंटा फर्क थोड़ी पड़ा।
Welcome to the Aperture Science.
की गेम्स लो। मैं तो अभी अभी का बंदा हूँ। ये एक्सपेरिमेंटल सर्वर क्या होता है यहाँ पे? हम्म? आ गया। ₹100 को लेके आ रहा है। टेस्ट सर्वर ये भी ₹100 पे लेके आएगा। एंथलेव भी ले लो क्या? ये लॉगिन ना भाई ना। सोर्स बहुत खेला है। डिलीटेड सीन्स व्हाट? अपडेट इन क्यों? 2 MB का अपडेट है। डाउनलोड कर। ये रॉकस्टार का ही है। वाल्व अगेन। टैंक हिल रखा लेफ्ट फुट डेड है लेफ्ट फुट डेड आए फिर ले ले क्या उत्तर का मॉडल कॉम्बैट सीखते हैं तो होगा तो प्रोसेस ही ना मॉडल कॉम्बैट भी सीखने का नहीं इधर तो है ना कुछ नहीं आई एम क्लीन गाय हाउ टू लर्न मॉडल कॉम्बैट अबे क्या दोबारा 1-1
Yo, what's up, Bonosh? Jiggity here. Welcome to a video all about Mortal Kombat 11. The purpose of this video is to help somebody else who doesn't really know what they're doing, doesn't want to go through the long tutorial. It is a good tutorial, but it's a long tutorial. I wanted to make like a mini version of that, so you can understand a few things. And this video is going to teach you about the following. A, how to move around. B, how to attack. C, how to do special moves, how to create combos, and why you're getting hit by things, how blocking works, how throws works, and all that kind of thing. So you're going to learn about all of that in this video, starting right now.
Accept your death.
So we're going to get started on movement here real quick. This isn't going to take very long, but I know this may shock you, but your character can move back and forth. They can also duck, and they can jump. So you can jump just straight up, you can jump forward, you can jump backwards, walk forward, jump backwards, jump over your opponent if you want. And also you do have the ability to do what's called a short hop, which is where you just tap the up button. Tap the up button, you'll do this little tiny hop. If you hold the up button, you'll do your big jump. So you have 4 basic attack buttons. All your moves are in the moves list, which is the first option here when you pause. You can see all of them here, different directions. So you start with the basics, and you can see the number on the screen is indicating how much damage you have. So both characters have a health bar at the top. You can see there, if you turn it on in the settings, it'll actually tell you a number. So both these characters have 1,000 health. So 1,000 health minus 20 damage, now we have 980 health. Quick maths, you know, but just kind of important to understand how that works, because otherwise these numbers don't really mean anything to you when you see them on the screen. So yeah, your basic attacks. So that's all, folks. So let's say we press square. We could press back and square. You have to hold back at the same time as square to do a different attack. So this is a little bit slower, but does a little bit more damage than this one. So same, you can do that with the other ones too. So we do the back and the X as opposed to just regular X. This looks way cooler. You do a freaking front flip. This move also has properties that are more advantageous than just being a cool-ass front flip, but still. Just for now, we're just getting into the basics. So then we got this one, and then you press, say, down. He does a little kick at your toes there. That would be very annoying to get hit with over and over again. So basic attacks. You go into the combo attacks. You press these buttons in succession. So square, square, triangle, for example. Square twice, then triangle. Easy enough. And you don't have to do all of these like visually. You don't have to time it for when you see your character do the second hit of the attack. You can actually, if you want to, just dial the whole string in. So if you watch my hands here, as opposed to Scorpion, still doing the string, I ain't pressing anything. So you can just dial it in if you want, do the whole string. There are some strings in the game that kind of, when I say string, I mean like kind of combo attack. There are some combo attacks in this game that kind of do require certain timings, but that's a little bit more of an advanced thing that you can kind of get to in another video. We just want you to understand the main aspects and how the combat works in this game. So now you notice when you hit your opponent with attacks, it has different things here. So we have high, we have mid, we have low, and we have overhead. So what these mean are you have to block a certain way in order to block these attacks. So let's get into blocking real quick because that's kind of important. So there is no air block in this game. So if you're jumping, you can get hit. You can get uppercutted, someone can just boom, swatch you right out of the air. So you can only block stationary. You cannot move while you're blocking. You can block high, standing, or you can block low, ducking. Now, where you would want to block is dependent on the attack your opponent is going to throw at you. And this is where it's important to understand a mid as opposed to a high, as opposed to an overhead, as opposed to a low. So let's have old Sub-Zero go into spam block mode, because, you know, that's what everyone's little brother does, and let's teach you how to counter it. So if someone's spamming you with low attacks, like say all they're doing is just this one low attack over and over again, you can block, and not only will you block low attacks, you'll also block high attacks and mid attacks. So you'll block all three of those. So if, yeah, someone just keeps kicking you in the shins, just duck and hold the block button, and you'll be just fine. Now, if you're the aggressor and you're trying to hit them and like nothing you're doing, and they're just like, Mom, you spam on the block button again, I got your back. Use an overhead attack. An overhead attack is used specifically to hit somebody who's blocking low. So in Scorpion's case, this wonderful flip that I told you we had more to this than just a fancy flip. So if they're spamming blocking low, bam, you hit them with a smack them with the overhead, okay? They can't block that. Now let's go to the reverse scenario here, where we're gonna have Sub-Zero, where are you here? Stand. Now he's figured out that he can block our overhead, because when you're standing, you can block high, mids, and overheads. So that's where you would block those. So if you're getting hit by a move, like say by an AI or a buddy or somebody online, go into practice mode and find that move and see what it says. Whether mid, high, overhead. But when you're stand blocking, you can't block lows. So then I can go back to hitting you with all these annoying little lows. So it's important to understand that if you're getting hit while you're blocking, you know, you might want to understand where that attack's coming from. You can also just go into the moves list here. And if you go into the moves list, you will see move type right at the top. Can't really, I'm trying to point to it, but like I'm too small. So you see mid, high, overhead. So there, overhead will, so if you're looking for an attack, like how do I hit somebody who's duck blocking? There's your overhead right there. And that's one of the first things that I do when I go to learn a new character is I go and find, okay, where's my lows, where's my overheads? You know, same with your combo attacks, because sometimes your combo attacks, see this one has a low as the second hit. So I mean, or sorry, yeah, last two hits. Low. So there you go. So it's not all about the single attacks. You can look at it in the combo attacks too. And then you can, that's when you really get to mix it up, you know? Whoa, I went to a low. Ooh, just kidding, it's an overhead. But now, it's a low again. So this is where you kind of get mix-ups going. So let's move into the next scenario, which is your opponent is literally blocking everything that you're doing. Like you just can't open them up at all, you know? Like you're doing the overheads, you're doing all this stuff. This is where we get to the throw button. Now throws are unblockable. It doesn't matter whether you're